We are set for the championship round. But first, let's tell you about next week. The road to the PBA Championship rolls on as the tour moves to Greater Detroit. The PBA Greater Detroit Open. Don't miss your favorite bowlers next Sunday, 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 10 on the West Coast. Back to our standard 1 o'clock start time here on ESPN. Welcome back to just outside Chicago. Dave Ryan, Randy Peterson. Hard to believe, Randy, 2 weeks ago, Danny Wiseman didn't even qualify, didn't make the cut at Kansas City. Had a tirade in the parking lot with you as a witness, and now 2 weeks in a row, he's in the TV final. Does he have enough to get by the legend Walter Ray Williams today?
Well, I was watching Walter practice here, getting ready for the next match, and, you know, we talked about earlier, Danny only shot 215. From what I just saw Walter doing in practice, I don't think so. I think Walter's got the inside track. He's going to be playing the down and in line. I just think he's going to have a better ball reaction.
We'll see how it shakes out. Championship recap then to this point.
Our wild card winner, Steve Hoskins. Finally making it to TV and getting by Mike Devaney. And in semifinal number 1, there he is. This guy never gets old, and neither does winning. And in semifinal number 2, Danny Wiseman, that light mixer. Look at that pose. Boy, can he make good shots. He's going to have to make a lot of them.
Walter Ray Williams looking to become the second all-time titleist in PBA history. This could be number 35. He's 1 match away and a 3-2 record when it counts against Wiseman. Danny from Baltimore looks to get back in the winner's circle. The final comes your way next. Last week at the PBA Memphis Open, it was Danny Wiseman taking on his longtime nemesis, Hall of Famer Brian Voss, in the championship match, and what a match it turned out to be. In dramatic fashion, Voss, needing 2 strikes in the final 2 frames to take the title, nailed it down to claim his emotional 22nd career victory. It could not have been more exciting in Memphis last week.
You got me 11 years ago, you got me again. You know that? I can't believe it.
We're the 2 finalists, Walter Ray Williams, ready to go along with Danny Wiseman. 2 straight weeks in the championship match. Last week, Brian Voss, a Hall of Famer, another Hall of Famer in Walter Ray Williams. How do you deal with the pressure today?
Man, I'll tell you, I guess, I don't know, man. This is like incredible. I mean, Brian, now Walter, geez. You know, I'm just going to ball my game 1 at a time, see what happens. You know, I'm here to win, and I didn't last week, and I put myself in that position again, and I'm going to go for it and try to do it this week.
Best of luck to him.
Except I'm finishing this week.
He's changed things a bit from last week. Now, Walter Ray Williams, Jr., you told me yesterday about trying to get back to Player of the Year status. It hasn't happened for you in 4 years. What would this mean to get a victory today to get back to that level? Is it a big step for you?
Well, it's definitely a starting step. I've been bowling very well this year, but the season's very early. I think you need to win 2, 3 tournaments during the year, and you got to win 1 before you win 2. So this will be a good start.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
This Hall of Fame ready to go, Randy.
Couldn't ask for a better matchup. Last week, Brian Voss and Danny Wiseman. This week, he's going to try it again with another Hall of Famer. Poor Danny. It's a lot to handle mentally. But if anybody can do it, he can. Another ball change. It looks to me, Dave, like this ball change that Danny just made, ball that hooks a little bit less, so he can get a little bit closer to the same line Walter Ray's going to be playing. You tried moving in, trying to chase the oil line left. Well, when you don't find one, there's only one other way you can go, and that's to the right.
On lane 10. 9-pin. Stared that 9-pin down.
Same guy left a 5-7 last time. Okay.
You know, a weak ball leaves with 5-7, a strong ball leaves a solid 9, and Walter was saying, oh, same guy.
So the single pin conversion rate. Keeping it a perfect 100%. Been a rough week for him. Talk about the neck injury. There you see his resume. Looking to become the second all-time titleist in history behind Earl Anthony's 41. Hall of Fame in '95. Said last week in Memphis, another 9-pin. The neck started bothering him, and he actually had to see a local chiropractor twice to try to get himself to feel better.
Walter's got both hands in the air looking at me going, what's going on here? Too much ball, Walter. Try moving the feet a half left. Throwing it a pinch harder.
It's a bit of a spinal alignment issue, which doesn't sound good.
Yeah, you know, the funny part when you talk to Walter right nowadays, Dave, is that you always got to ask him how he's feeling. It seems like something's always bothering him. Knee, neck, back. He told me he was okay. He was okay. Not perfect, but okay.
He's been icing it quite a bit.
Yeah.
Had a rough week with his truck as well, we'll tell you about. Wasn't easy for him, but here he is in the final match. Wiseman looking like a good start. A double.
Two different balls, playing a deeper inside line on the right lane. See what he's done at the start of the year.
The MC, the miscut at KC, we talked so much about that. A real turning point for him. All of a sudden, he has really turned it around.
Yeah, I'll tell you the other thing that really ticked him off was that he didn't qualify for the Japan Cup for the first time in a long time.
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah!
Well, Danny's made the adjustment, Dave Ryan. He's changed balls on the left lane. That was the lane that he struggled with a little bit. He went to a different ball in that lane, and obviously his ball reaction's a lot different, and you can see it in his mannerisms, the way he's running that shot out. Thinks he's found something. Looks real good early on.
A triple to start. The legend down 21. There's a pocket.
That's better.
Carl Cahill is the associate brand manager of Miller High Life, title sponsor of our event here in Vernon Hills, Illinois, outside Chicago.
Getting a good feel, blowing in that thumb hole.
Strike, he'll be down 11 pins. Oh, 7 pin.
And all of a sudden, the guy who, in my opinion, strikes the most, you saw his strike percentage earlier. His carry percentage is very, very good. Now all of a sudden he's flushed 4 balls in a row. He's got 1 strike to show for it, almost leaving pocket 7-10.
You saw the shot clock behind Wiseman there. 25 seconds to get off that shot. Walter Ray hangs on. Was faced with a $1,600 bill for his RV. Had some issues with the engine, but right now, very few issues on the lanes. He's been outstanding into the finals, but Wiseman has had a great start with a triple. He's got a significant lead in the championship match.